And we're hearing those things, but we don't always feel connected to them.
Right.
Because it's either something from the past or it's something from the future, and neither of those exist anymore. And we're trying to change either of those. But a lot of people who struggle with their mental health, they're all scared to death of the present.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
And when you know that, and you know you have those, you have the toolkit to get you to be present.
Yeah. You're in the present. I'm like,
right.
Scared of yourself right now in the exact same time that you're living right now.
But as entrepreneurs, and we've talked about this quite a bit, it's like you are somewhat living, you're forced to live in the past and you're forced to live in the future, but the best place is the present. And how do you do that dance? You know, and all right, I have, you're anxious about something. You've got the toolkit to wake up in the morning and do meditation, right? You can work out. It's not even going and necessarily hitting a gym. You can walk for 30 minutes or an hour. I just got back from a week in the UK, and fortunately I was immersed in some beautiful scenery, and I know having just to spend the time in nature allows me to be present.
Yep.
And there's so many things that we have that don't cost a lot of money, right? That we can just pull out and force us to be present, but it shouldn't be forced.
Nobody teaches us.
Nobody teaches us to be present. It's like
they don't.
Even at a young age, you have to do that. Focus on this. Go to school. We've been wired to think in the future that actually creates fear and anxiety.
Yep.
Versus all right, and I'm trying to remind myself as I've been not molding. It's a bad word, but
I like molding.
Being a good parent, being a good father. I mean, that creates fear in myself, right?
Yeah.
Just let him be.
Right.
Let him be. If he's going through some shit, okay.
Yep.
I don't need to create anxiety and fear, which will essentially, for him, will give him anxiety and fear.
Yep. Well, right. And that's what they see, right? They see the words don't really matter from a parent as much as your whole, what you're actually doing, right?
Right.
Actions for these little kiddos.
Right.
But yeah, I talk to people all the time. I'm like, peace and calm. And this is the beautiful thing I think about ketamine and psychedelics is they're so complex, but they're so simple.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll tell people and just anybody in general, peace and calm. Who has taught you to be peaceful and calm? Nobody. Nobody has taught us ever to be peaceful and calm.